I grew up in a very traditional West Indian household, and it was like, be a nurse, be a doctor, be one of those things. And for me, I was just like, I just want to be rich.
Beth Diana Smith was on the corporate track to make a lot of money, but she gave it all up to chase a different dream. That dream was making a name for herself as an interior designer, and she did it. Her style is bold, eclectic, mixing different colors, fabrics, and styles. I spoke with Beth from her New Jersey home about why she left her cushy finance job and how she turned her side hustle into a great success. This is Beth Diana Smith, the accountant turned interior design boss.
I was the type of kid that loved numbers. I don't know what or who planted the seed, but I just knew in elementary school that I was going to be an accountant.
Beth stuck to that plan. She graduated from Seton Hall with a bachelor's in accounting and an MBA. Then she landed her first corporate job. She rose the ranks and hopped company to company, Morgan Stanley, Johnson & Johnson, and finally Viacom. And her bank account grew too. But the money wasn't enough.
I would enjoy the jump in salary as I moved companies and as I got promoted and I moved up in the company and I hit 6 figures. And then as my 6 figures grew and I would get my bonuses, I was like, this is nice. You know, I had already done the struggle thing and I was like, it built character and it was great, but that's just not how I wanted to live my life.
Beth bought her first home at 23 near her hometown of Montclair, New Jersey. She furnished the place with IKEA, and a couple of years and pay raises later, she had the chance to revamp her place.
As I was trying to figure out like what furniture I wanted and maybe what style I wanted, I would look at like magazines. I would look at the House Beautifuls and the Elle Decors and the Architectural Digest. And I was just really interested, like, oh my God, look how beautiful this is. Or I would never think to do that. And I didn't realize that a spark had been created. And even though I tried to like beat it away, it just wouldn't go away.
Beth decided to make interior design her side hustle. She worked full-time during the day and took classes at night at the New York School of Interior Design. After 4 years in school, it was time to make a decision about her future. But having spent more than a decade in corporate jobs, it wasn't easy.
I felt like I was just very, very worn. I said the amount of hard work that I put in for this company, I should be able to put in that same amount of hard work for myself. You got to do what you love and not chase the dollar, which is easier said than done. But eventually I just said, you know what, I got to get out of here. And then I took that next semester and became a full-time student just to finish off my degree.
Beth has been running her own full-service interior design firm ever since. Business has even picked up, and she's learned a lot about what it takes to succeed.
I would say a couple of my top lessons is to show yourself some grace. Adapt quickly because mistakes happen and you don't have time to waste on focusing on, oh my God, why did that happen? And oh my God, and budget. Because as an entrepreneur, it's not like you're getting that steady paycheck every week or every 2 weeks.
For those looking to make their side gig their main gig, these are the things Beth says you should ask yourself.
Are you financially set up to do so, to go full time? Do you have a business plan prepared? Do you have potential clients lined up? Have you been networking during this time? It's all about planning and preparation. And if you feel like you've done it and you can sustain yourself and your household, then take the leap. It's always going to be worth it. The worst thing you could do is not try.
But does she miss the corporate job?
I miss the check. I miss the 401k match. I miss the health and benefits. I miss the security. I would say what keeps me going, a girl got bills to pay. I still have to pay my mortgage. And I strongly believe that God did not put me on planet Earth to be mediocre. So I have to work really hard to not be mediocre and to live in whatever my purpose is here. So that's my constant driving force.